Alright, welcome. I'm joined here with Trimmel Jack. We're starting the 3v3 Cruiser Tournament sponsored by your Silent Alliance Federation. A big shout out to our sponsors. We've got GRA sponsoring some winning prizes today. We'll get more into that in a little bit. But we're going to update everybody. We had 2 teams drop out, one for each of the first 2 matches. So we are on a little bit of a delay getting the other teams into place, but we'll be rocking and rolling here shortly. The cameras and everybody else is ready to rock, so we just got the teams moving in. The first match today will be Spicy Tahini and the Boys versus the 3 Musketeers. Jack, what do you think about the setup today?
I think it would be an interesting fight, and I saw the various teams, and I think I will enjoy it. So thank you very much to invite me and for the organization. I will start now to stream and waiting for the teams and the first fight, guys.
Yes, certainly looking forward to it. It has been a lot of work to get everybody here, so I'm hoping we all enjoy it. I'd love to see Eve Echoes do a lot more of this in the future. So there is always that hope, for sure. Alright, we got the teams. It looks like they're just starting to come into local, so we will be starting soon. Gonna switch up. Bob, is the sound good on your end? Everything looking good so far? We got Bob joining us in the chat.
Bro, can you invite me as well with my main, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess that's important.
Yeah.
Did you want to be on any particular team, or does it matter?
No, I want to just be on the fight.
Okay.
With the Trimmel Jack would be my main camera.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to put Hayu into the battleground mode here in just a second. I'm just triple checking that we have the battleground set up in the right place, because I don't want foul play on anybody. And then we will get the teams into the fleet. Alright, now just have to make sure I get the right players in the right fleet here. That would be awkward. Alright. Okay, so let me edit the squad so we know. This will be Spicy Tahini and the Boys. I don't think, how about we just do Spicy Tahini? It's going to tell me it's too long of a name. And Edit squad name. The Three Musketeers is Squad 1. Ah. There we go. All right. Wicked Rift. Oh, got to make sure these guys drop their fleets. Okay. Okay, I think they're starting to drop their fleets now. See if I can get them in. Yep, there they go. Alright. Cletus, let's see. Cletus must be part of Pew, yeah? Wicked Rift says, yeah. Yep. He's part of the spicy tahini. So here we go. Alright. See if we can get the folks to their warping spots. This is the E warping.
I have 3 members into the team B and 2 on the team A. Maybe you invited. You want to invite someone into the spicy tahini?
Uh-oh, did I miss? Did I? Oops, there we go. Let's see, did I fix it? Yep.
Okay, bro.
That would be fun. And let's see. This should be
okay.
Let's get them at their staging points, and we'll be starting this match in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Wow. All right, let's see if we get our starting now to get a view of their ship types. So when we get them on the battleground, we will get your timer rolling. Alright, I've got one here. Let's see if this other fella's made it. Okay, I've got 2 of the Void folks, so we're just waiting on one more Void folk. Okay, all 3 Void are on location. Just waiting on the just letting them know here they are separated.
Okay, guys, just to explain how this will work. On the left, you will see the status of the team A, and on the right, you will see the status of the team B. Into the left, at the moment, is a Three Musketeers team, and on the right, you have a Spicy Tiny team.
And
We are waiting.
for those of you that is on the Twitch stream, and let's I'm gonna go ahead and link the Twitch stream in the YouTube chat because Jack has an awesome setup in the Twitch stream.
Thank you.
So I want everybody, if you're on YouTube, to like and follow him. His setup far superior for viewing both of these chats. So hang on just a second. Let's link that in the YouTube stream because if you see this on Twitch,
thank you very much.
yeah, if you see his on Twitch, it looks great, guys.
You will see the status of the team. I am linking your YouTube channel as well, so that people can look as well.
All right. All right, I got all the guys, so there will be a 10-second countdown. All right, so I've got all the folks on me ready to rock and roll. Gonna have them warp in. All right. Now 50 km is the boundary, so any persons that go outside of our 50 km boundary will be disqualified and asked to warp off. So we will announce that once they get here, and then I will start a timer once I have everyone land. Okay, everyone is warping in. Let's see. All right, so both teams have come in. We're short one person. There he is. Okay, so for Team Pew, I am showing, Spicy Tahini and the boys, I am showing 3 Maulers. What do you have for the 3 Musketeers, Jack?
The Three Musketeers, they are very interesting composition based on 3 stabbers, and the second team have 3 Maulers. This would be very interesting because the Mauler is very hard with a very good tank, but the stabber can very kiting hit. So this would be a very interesting fight from my point of view.
And we've got the token LD player breakdown. Oh, right as the match was starting. That is just typical. When you get a mobile game and you're trying to stream it on computer, that is what happens, folks. I apologize. I'll get us logged back in here. You're going to get to see how poor I am. That's unfortunate. Come on, let's go. Right as I hit the 10 key, for some reason there's a bug. If you hit the enter key when you're typing in chat, it messes the entire UI. So here we go. As soon as this gets logged in, I will resume the countdown without hitting the enter key. Oh, the poor guys on the battlefield are probably just going, what in the world? Alright, hopefully it gets me right back in the right spot. Here we go. Okay, so I will resume the countdown in fleet. Without touching, maybe I'll do a 5 second so I don't have quite so many times to do the up and down keyboard motion here. 7. So they were told they can't lock, they can't do anything until they are given the fight. Alright, Jack, you got your hand on your 10-minute timer ready to go?
Yeah,
all right.
I am ready, bro.
Okay, here it goes.
3, 2, One. No, one?
And
Yes, one.
fight! Let's do it!
Okay, fight.
Alright, I got a timer going on my end. Let's see. Let's lock them all up. Oh, we've got
Oh,
modules
what
going, starting right away here. Let's get everybody locked up so we can watch some. Alright, so we have the maulers. It looks like they are, the stabbers are staying together, grouping quite nicely here. Oops.
Oh, armor versus shield. This is nice.
Okay, here we go. These guys have started to draw a little bit of shield off of the first mauler, Wicked. Let's go ahead and observe the mauler. He is in the lead with his blue mauler. I love it.
I see Wicked is the primary on the team B.
Yep. Oh, he's got a quarter of that armor going quick. All right, let's see the tank on the... Oh, he's active repping, it looks like, pretty well. Okay, let's see how well they hold it. It looks like the strike cannon fit on the stabber. Is that what you're assuming here?
Yeah, I'm strong hit. The team A not taking a still damage. Wicked is tanking at the moment.
What team? Oh Lord, team. Wait, guys, you went out of the boundary. The whole team went out of the boundary. No, the whole team just boundary violated. Oh my God. Oh, I can't type it fast enough.
Yeah, Wicked is going down. It's at half, less half of the armor.
Maybe.
I think that will be the first die of this match.
Let me see if I can see if everybody will stop shooting. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. That whole team just boundary violated.
Vacuum is taking damage on the shield.
Yep. I'm trying to get all of them to ceasefire here. Let's see if we can get them to warp off. Since they oh. Okay.
At the moment that they are very balanced.
Maybe let's see if I can get him to reset. And maybe let's see if Tahini. Let's get Tahini on the. See if we can get him in here. And see what if. Let's jump over to the Discord with the folks and see if we can't get a rematch here. Because I see what they're saying about the squad commander role. Okay, I understand that. Let's get over to the other Discord.
Okay. So guys, we are taking a little break because we have to fix some stuff.
Hey, all right, I'm gonna drag both of you guys in here. Hang on just a second. You're live on stream still. Let's get everybody reset. Let's see. Let's get Tahini. Let's get the whole group in.
It's so hard with all of us being in the fleet. I couldn't even get fleet.
Yeah, no. So let's talk about this. I'm seeing Jack. Let's get Jack in here. Wait, but Tahini, you guys, I think that's kind of on me. I should have let you have your own squad command for each squad. So if you guys are everybody's amicable, we can reset that match and try that again. We have no losses or anything, right? Is everybody okay with the reset that match, and I'll give you a squad commander?
Wicked's our leader. It's up to
I mean,
him.
we can, but I don't think that'll make much of a difference after they just go out.
Well, they couldn't.
That doesn't-
I get they couldn't give commands. They couldn't anchor. They couldn't. They would. Yeah. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to give
They
a
just played that bad. I mean, that's all that came to. It's like, that was just bad. Just unfortunate, but
Yeah.
just giving squads.
You want to go again?
I want to see bloodshed personally, but I will get it if you want the win. I won't hold that against you because they did boundary violate. They violated the rules. That is completely up to you guys.
I don't mind. Whatever Wicked says. So it's up to Mr. Wicked Rift. He's the lead.
Riff, don't you do me dirty like that.
I mean, I don't know.
It's a competition. It's a competition. I get it.
That's kind of was our goal. As soon as I saw you
wait! I don't know
try
what's
to
the
kite.
prize. What's the prize? I don't even know. What is, like,
So 600
is it even a?
for biggest kill. That's 3 points for us. That already gets us into the
Wait, 600
stage.
600 bills spread amongst the three of you. And then there's a T8
Yeah.
cruiser of your choice being provided by GRA, which is a Silent Alliance Corp, for those that didn't know. So
There's a what?
a T8 cruiser of your choice provided by the GRA, Niker and Zen, and those folks will build you your own ship of choice, that up to T8 cruiser level ship, I believe is.
If we were to do it again, would you mind leaving the fleet, Heyo?
Me leaving
Giving
the...
us a... Yes.
Because then you don't know if you're out of bounds. Like, how do we know
Yeah.
we're out of bounds?
That's why we locked you here.
Yeah, I
So
locked
you haven't
Hayo
probably-
and I was watching him the whole time just to make sure I don't go out.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I thought you would... What does me leaving the fleet help that, I guess?
doesn't
It-
do anything.
It makes you gray. It's a
Oh.
bit easier for me to tell.
Dude, you had 30 seconds to lock.
Yeah, I crashed.
Like,
Yeah, no, Wicked, I mean, it's up to you, man. Your call. I'm
dude,
not...
I don't think we should, just because, like, dude, that was the game plan, and you guys fell for it. It just burned away. Like, hey, okay.
No.
After this, we'll fight you. We'll fight you off, but I'll take the win. We'll fight you again, though, for fun.
All right, hold on. No,
How about an exhibition match, but we claim the win?
all right, that's what. How about we do this? Right,
That sounds
you
good.
get the extra 1 point added because you got the win, but you can get the extra 3 points for killing their ships in the exhibition. How's that? Is that even?
But there's in an exhibition, sure. But there's one problem. I forgot. I put a small MWD. I'm burning the Jeter right now. So you want us to refight right now? Or?
No, we can do it later. We'll move on to Team 2. You guys got the win, fair and
Okay,
square.
right after. Okay, right after. I'm just refitting really quickly.
Small MWD.
Yeah, bro, I'm burning at 600, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Should I say anything or just keep quiet?
Amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna get the next two teams set up. So we'll have a small intermission here, and then we'll be back. So just bear with us, guys. I'll put the black screen up and mute the stream recording here. Give us just a second.
can you explain what happened so the people can understand?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we had is a 50-kilometer radius, meaning at any given point you could be 50 km from the center of the battleground. The center of the battleground was my interceptor. So what happened was the entire team from Void boundary violated. And from the historical precedent in EVE Online, if you boundary violated, they had a GM be able to blow up your ship instantaneously. Obviously, in NetEase, I'm not a dev or anything. I can't make anybody's ship blow up, so we had to tell them they boundary violated and stop the match because the entire team did. The goal was if somebody boundary violated that they would warp off and the opposing team would get the point for the destruction of that ship. When the entire team did it, that means Spicy Tahini and the boys took that as a flawless victory, starting off our first match. Now, they have agreed to do an exhibition, so they will come back and probably the intermission between the next two rounds, and we will see some bloodshed, and hopefully they'll stay at range this time. Maybe for the exhibition we throw the rules out and just let them slaughter each other. I don't know.
Yeah, thank you very much for the explanation. In all that, I am still waiting for my pizza, and the people asked me if I ordered a pizza with pineapple. So guys, I am Italian, so if you want to ask me, so maybe like that. No, the pineapple on pizza, no, please.
I'm going to make you probably unfriend me. Now, one of my favorite pizzas is a Hawaiian style pizza without. I don't like pasta sauce. I'm not a tomato sauce person, so I do it with barbecue, cheese, pineapple, bacon, ham. Oh,
It's okay.
so good. I know we can't be friends now, and that's okay.
Pizza Hut.
This whole pineapple, probably half of Eve Echoes, has now unfriended me. Yeah, so as far as the boundary, so if you think about it, it's 50 km from the center of the boundary, but if you're opposite of where they are, you could be up to 100 km from one another. So diameter-wise, the boundary is 100 km. That's pretty big for a T5, T6 cruiser. And that was the point of us reducing it down to 50, because we thought, holy, if we put it out 100, we're just going to have a bunch of people taking pot shots and won't have any action. So that was kind of the purpose of making it the 50 km. We wanted people to get in there and fight, get the victories, so we didn't have a bunch of ties or draws where nobody actually got a ship kill. I've got a comment that we should have used asteroid belt as the battleground. The problem with using like an asteroid belt is if they hit one of the asteroids, they could get stuck on it, and that would give the other team an unfair advantage because now somebody's ran into an asteroid. Now, mind you, that could be part of the challenge, Star Wars style dodging asteroids or something, and getting the TIE fighter to blow up on one behind you, but not really realistic in the way we can navigate by tapping on our screens multiple times. So with the limitations of the game and the playstyle of the game, we thought it was fair just to do it at a safe spot made in space. But very good point, very good questions. It is hard with no grid reference to really know how far. This is where you have to kind of manually pilot yourself, because if you try to keep at range from the opposing team and the opposing team burns right past the middle of the battlegrounds, that's exactly what happened, I think, with the Void team, is they had tried to keep at range from the hostiles, from Tahini and the boys, and that pushed them right out of the boundaries as their ships tried to autopilot away. You know what I'm saying? Away from the hostiles. So you can't really rely on sitting orbits or anything unless you're really paying attention and going into straight close range brawl mode.
Okay, sorry guys, my streaming is crashed.
Oh no!
For some seconds. Yeah. I am streaming again. Just give me a second.
All right. Yeah, I No problem with putting a cargo container there. That was an idea from Bob.
I don't know what is going on.
Alright, so I'm going to start getting the other teams are just now arriving, so I'm going to get them set up.
Just a second.
And we'll be right back, stream.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got the other teams. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Oh, that bug. That bug is killing me. Every time you hit the enter key, it's over. So one more teammate, looks like he's 3 jumps out. Okay.
Here we go, guys.
All right.
Okay. The team of OG Universe is full.
That is OG Alliance. They are. I thought they live down near Cache. Not Cache, Ketch. I think is where they currently live. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat can update us.
I'm sorry if I hit on the live, guys, but I finished to work and I run here home for this tournament, so you have to watch me hit the pizza. Okay, the second team is now full.
And there is Sandman. Why is he not showing up for me? There he is. So they're just having both teams warp to their respective staging grounds. Okay, I think we got everybody in. Let's see if we can add them to the following list here. And then Team Ake below them will be AA Pinky. I think we have a big shout out announcement for him. Hopefully we'll let him tell his announcement. A big congratulations to that gentleman for something that happened last night, but I want him to tell it to you, not me. Oh, they live in Wicked Creek. Okay, cool. All right, so Team Ake is on the warp endpoint, and we're waiting on one more person. Looks like one OG person still waiting. Okay. The Sandman himself is here. Yep. All right, their third team member has arrived. It is going to be a 3-second chat, so let me update everybody.
Oh, another interesting setup here.
Okay, go ahead and talk about the two teams if you want.
Oh, Vexer against Arbitrator. I think is Arbitrator. Yes, Arbitrator. Sorry guys, but with the small emulator I was not reading correctly the name. Yes, it's Arbitrator. Very nice stuff. It's very hard to do some previews.
Well, it's interesting that both of these teams coming up now with the Arbitrators and the Vexers, right? The Vexer, they're going to be the Navy issues, both drone-based damage.
Exactly. With a possible tank of shield and armor, and it is pretty interesting to see how they fit the hit.
Yeah, I really want to see some kill mails linked in and local this time. So we're going to have them warp into Haiyu now. They should be coming in to the battleground just now. So, oh, it looks like they had one maybe DC on the team of Team OG. Yeah, it looks like OG had a... Okay.
One of the team is not ready.
Okay.
So we are just waiting.
Give them just a minute here. All right, there is a nice background here.
They are ready.
All right, they're ready. Pinky and his gang should be ready. No, Pinky, you're killing me.
Yo, on my streaming they are asking who won the last fight. So can you explain again what happened in the last fight?
In the last fight?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, what happened in the last fight was the Void team tried to stay at range from the Mauler team from Spicy Tahini and the boys, and when they kept at range, well, the Tahini guys came charging in at them, and their ships automatically tried to keep that distance. Well, the rules of the match state they have to stay within 50 kilometers of the warp-in point, which is my ship, Hayu. So at any time when we see them violate the distance up in this top right-hand corner of my stream, we know that, okay, they've gone past the boundary. So once that happens in EVE Online and the traditional Alliance tournaments, the predecessors of these kind of tournaments, the GMs would just magically make your ship blow up. I couldn't do that, so we had to tell them to cease fire and warp off. But that is exactly what happened, is they let themselves get pushed right outside of the boundary, given a flawless default victory to Spicy Tahini and the boys right off the bat.
Yeah, let me explain what is the Alliance tournament, because maybe somebody not played EVE Online in past. So the Alliance tournament is an event of EVE Online where the Alliance go to fight in teams. Or usually the people form the team are the best pilots and theory crafter per each Alliance. Every ship have a point cost, and all fleet commanders have to form their composition with the points they gave. For example, the frigate have 5 points, the cruiser have 10 points, etc. Every team can have just the amount of the ship for the cost of the points. Every composition must be communicated to the CCP before the tournament, and every team can fight only with one of the composition communicated to the CCP. So it's a totally different path event for the normal, usually event. Anyway, the team are landed into the
Yep, so we're starting the countdown now. Well, yep, here we go.
Yes.
3, 2, wait, Sandman got warped. What does that mean, Sandman got warped? Oh, okay, he's landing now. So I won't hit one until now. I think everybody's on grid, so we can do the best we can do. All right, give it the fight. Let's go.
Let's go. The countdown is started.
All right.
So we can see the arbitrator against the Vexen Navigation. Both are the drone bases ship, and both can be fitted with a shield and armor tank. Will be very interesting to see how the both fleet commanders will handle the fight. We can see how the drones reach each team against. At the moment, nobody is taking very much damage. And not that, during I was eating the pizza, I forgot to move the mighty hearts on the battlefield. So
okay.
Just a second.
Well, I'm hoping that we're seeing shield tanked. It looks like they are shield tanked. AA Pinky in the arbitrator is in almost half armor with very little damage going on the OG team at this point. AA Pinky's now getting low armor, less than a quarter. He is dropping quick. I don't know if he's got a damage control ready to go.
Yes.
But it looks like First Blood might go to OG real quick here. AA Pinky, man, he's dropping quick, and I don't see any damage really getting applied to those Vexers. Oh, and the first blood of the tournament. Okay, here we go. Now Fel Sharon it looks to be their secondary target, is taking damage as well. Wow, these Vexers just aren't taking damage. They look like they maybe shield tanked, remote shield boosting themselves here. Let's look at this. Oh, yep, another arbitrator here. Looks to be going down really quick.
It's very interesting. Of TOG are entering the fight, they are very compact. Instead, the enemy fight is running, and if you see the OG are very compacted in one point.
Yeah. Oh, and then the other guys are spread out. You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Josh is getting really close to that boundary. He's staying at 39. I think he's okay there. All right. And the drone herd is. It looks like OG came and sat right on top of each other for those the group reps. I'm betting they've kept those group reps going on one another. Yep, and we see a Josh with it looks like he has an extender tank here. Okay. We're only 3 minutes into this match, and it looks like Josh is going to be the next blood here. He's going down pretty quick. He was speed tanking those drones there for a second. Oh, yeah, they've caught up with him. It looks like most of the drones have now caught up with Josh. GRA, one of our sponsors, and they are losing a ship right now. Sorry to those guys. Even though you're doing it in glorious style, Josh, you've stayed within the boundary. And that is it. That is victory for Team OG Unicorns.
Yeah.
Wow. Another flawless victory.
Very nice. They handled a very good the situation with the TOG.
All right. Well, let's jump on to the other Discord and get some feedback from the teams. Within 3 minutes, that match was over. It was awesome. Great victory to OG.
Minutes of fight, very good. I like it the whole.
All right, and that is round 2 concluded with a flawless victory to the OG Unicorns. Let's get them in Discord and get some feedback.
That's right.
Right, all right. Dragon, are you in? See if we can get some feedback from the Unicorns. Wow.
Hey there.
Hey, so, awesome. Congratulations on the flawless victory. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your setup? Oh, you can loot the field. The field is yours to loot as well.
We might need help with that because we don't have promots.
Hey, you got all the time in the world letting those timers drain out. You might as well slow boat to those cargo containers. One for each of you. Awesome job. No doubt. Very nicely done. It looks like you stayed all at range and grouped up, so we can only assume that you kept a group boosters on one another, group remote reppers, because we didn't see any damage go down to your team. That was awesome. You don't have to disclose anything because you will be moving on to round 2, so don't feel inclined to talk about any of it. You can say OPSEC for all we care, but we are excited and...
Yeah, the only thing I will say is that drones just seem really strong because the arena size, you can cover most of the arena with decent DPS. Yeah,
and you're really not going to see a T5, T6 cruiser speed tank those drones, right? So you're absolutely right. With the arena size not being, necessarily bigger, and most of the cruiser weapons aren't going to shoot out to the 100, but if you're sitting at 0, you'll never be more than 50 from them. So, yeah, that was really well done. Very well done. All right, Darkwing Duck, I'm going to go ahead and give you the system destination because we need you heading this way, my friend.
All right, Abram, thank you.
And our next contestant after Darkwing Duck. Who's going to be fighting Darkwing Duck?
Can I check? Are we supposed to head back to Jita after?
Yes, sir. You can head back there and await your next match for round 2.
Thanks. I'll hop out.
All right, I'm going to put the stream on standby while we get the next setup rolling for you guys. So give us just a few more minutes and we will be ready to go.
GRA is a tactical group geared towards guerrilla warfare, consisting of flexible pilots who adapt to any and all developments of the game, utilize tactics together with the team, thrive under pressure in small gang warfare, be part of a federation, apply by contacting a GRA representative or join their Discord at elguerrilla.online. More info can be found at www.elguerrilla.com. Become part of the legend. GRA is a tactical group geared towards guerrilla warfare, consisting of flexible pilots who adapt to any and all developments of the game, utilize tactics together with the team, thrive under pressure in small gang warfare, be part of a federation, apply by contacting a GRA representative or join their Discord at elguerrilla.online. More info can be found at www.elguerrilla.com. Become part of the legend.
All right, well, I've got both teams in place, ready for the next match to begin. We've got the other teams all moving up their staging, so we should be rocking and rolling a little faster as these things are going pretty quick. So we're going to give the warp in command to the groups now.
I think you have to... No, wait a second. Okay, this one is done. And the second team...
It looks like this is the first time we've seen two fleets with not the same, all the same ship type. So let's get them warped in so you can all see this.
Okay, I am ready with the camera. So when you want to.
I have given the warp in to Hayu. Let's.
Okay, guys. On the left of my screen, stream, you can check the health of the Fed 2 teams, and on the right you can check the health of the Darwin Duck team. So enjoy it.
All right, let's see. I've got one team warping in. We're waiting on Fed 2 team to warp in. Let's see if they've got their people and are going. Yeah, it looks like they've jumped into a channel. They have not warped yet. Okay, so we have the first team landed. This will be the Darkwing Duck team. They have landed. They have come at 0. Oh, he's got a nice skin. I like the Vexor Navy issue. Huh? Looks nice. We're just waiting on the other team here. Let me poke them in, make sure they're all awake.
Okay, this is what I like very much, when the people organize the fleet in every detail, and all we can see this team have the same skin, the same composition, and it's a very compact team. I like that, so good job.
Okay, it looks like the other team is starting to warp in now. Awesome. I like it. And it looks like everybody has come in at 0. We're waiting on one more team member.
Moa, Mahler, and the third ship will be...
No shooting, no locking, folks. No shooting, no locking. Waiting on one.
Yeah, the teams can change the ship for the next round, so yes.
Okay. All 3 have landed. I'm going to start the countdown.
Oh yeah, Bellicos, Moa and Mahler against 3 Vexor Navigation.
And 1. Fight.
Let's go. The countdown is started.
Hold on. We got... What happened?
Oh, stop. Okay.
What's going on? Oh, we had somebody warp off. Who's shooting? Okay, let's get these guys locked up.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still missing. It looks like we had 2 people DC or something. What's going on here?
Yeah, I think they worked out for the bad shooting.
Wow, what's going on? And this is the first. We haven't had a team warp out before, but okay.
Yeah, from what I understood, one team started to shoot for command of a free commander, and this
I gotcha.
the team against worked out.
Okay. See if they will get back to me. since they're all at face tanking range, this should go pretty easy. As far as not having to redo the warpins or anything. Bellicose is a pretty ship, but now the Bellicose gets a range to what, like target painters, right? Isn't that what the Bellicose?
Yeah, maybe it's better if we remember to everyone to disable the battle setting, because the auto lock and auto attack can do some shit, and really this is not an our job, but maybe it's better to remember that.
Geneva, let's see. Okay, I can't warp back. I need you in uh-oh, hang on. Give me a second here, guys.
Okay, they are landing now. We still miss one on the field.
So yeah, what's going on, Riser?
Yeah, so we were sitting at 0. They locked me up and they started
Okay, does that mean you're...
shooting me before the countdown and before the start. So I need to go back to station because I'm armor tanked and I have 0 shield now.
You should be able just to jump the gate, right? But yeah, just there's one station in the V system near door next to us.
Okay, affirm. So yeah, I'm gonna go to station real quick and then top up the shields and I'll be back. Can you give me the name of the system? The star chart doesn't work in...
No, if you just look at the gates, it should be the only one with a V.
Alright, affirm.
Yeah, it is.
That's solo.
Yeah. Alright, I'm jumping back to the other chat. Oh. Helps if I unmute the microphone.
The primary will be the Bellicose, really.
So, it looks like, I guess what happened there was they automatically started shooting someone, and then that person had to, had lost so much HP that they're just repairing that HP, the passive HP, at a station and coming right back. So, it is delaying us for a few seconds, but we'll get going here shortly.
Yellow mud. The people are asking what I was bringing if I would be a participant of this event. This is a very good question. At the moment, the game is a little bit overpowered on the drones, really. This is because it's the only ammo can go inside the field of the MOA, so I am not very surprised to see many Vex or Arbitrator in this tournament. What I would do would be probably remote repair in brawler composition. I don't want to say into the specific the ships I would use, because for this time I am here to help with the organization and the streaming, but I hope for the next time to participate. So I will not say the specific, but the remote repair can be an interesting composition to apply, and we have some ships in cruiser size can do it very well. So this is my answer.
I'd really like to see, I think the next one probably be a frigate, 3v3 frigate, probably, I think is what would be maybe even 5v5. It just gets really hard to organize, to herd all the cats, right, to make all this happen. The more people you have, like everybody wants to see a 10v10 tournament or a 3v3, you know, or 5v5 rather, but 3v3 seems to be about the happy spot of being able to get that many people together in a casual, more casual game like this than EVE Online.
Yeah, I agree. In the same time, before you was a little bit afraid to handle the situation, I was saying to the people, I am very surprised on the organization of this event because it's not really easy manage all the communication with the various fleet commanders, time zones, and the participation of the people. So I am very surprised about how many people answered to this event and their participation, and I really liked it.
All right, so we have both the teams ready now, and I'm got them warping to me now. It looks like, yeah, both teams are in warp to Hayu. So as they land, let's see. Yep, it looks like everybody's coming at 0 again. So we have the Mauler, Moa, and Bellicose versus the 3 Vexor Navy issues. And once they've all landed. All right, I'm going to start the countdown here.
Okay, guys, I am ready to start with the countdown.
You got the timer? Yeah, okay. And fight.
Go.
We are alive for the third match. Let's get everybody locked up. Let's see who's taking damage first. So it looks like the Vexor of Sicario is taking damage immediately. They have focused primary on him, with the Moa taking the damage of Fed team. He's going, so it looks like the armor tank is holding. He's maybe buffer because I don't see any active repping, but he is got a lot. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so he does have an armor rep. The Moa's shield is going down. I would imagine that shield is the tank of choice for the Moa. I can't imagine him being armor tanked. But we do see him dropping into structure now. Sicario's getting some armor back, but definitely dropping in. And they've split their damage because Darkwing Zia is actually going into armor himself. All right, the first Vexor's down, and that Moa's still in structure. All right, let's get the Mauler locked up here. I don't think he's taking any damage, but that Moa's about to go down. All right, we have a 2v2 now. 2 Vexors, and the Bellicose and the Mauler not having any damage applied to him right now. Let's zoom in. It looks like they've focused on the Sealand now. He's sitting at 0. Isn't moving. It looks like they're repping. Maybe they're repping each other. They've got remote reps on the 2 Vexor Navy issues. That Mauler is taking some damage now, but it looks like he's got a pretty good tank. So it's going to be interesting to see. I don't think that Vexor Navy issue is going to out-tank the Mauler because the Mauler has a natural resistance bonus. He's going to be a bit tankier, and he's got a buffer. So that plate just jumped up. Now, it's not going to last long, but it's certainly a lot of EHP to burn through for those Vexor Navy issues. And that second Vexor is now down. All right, so Darkwing Duck down 2 Vexors, and you still have the Bellicose and the Mauler for the other team, Fed 2, doing quite nicely. Darkwing Duck's final Vexor should be a pretty easy kill for the 2 remaining ships. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they have a pretty stout buffer on these VNIs. That not a lot of DPS coming from a Bellicose and a Mauler, but they are doing work. Now the armor tank is going to be the best tank against that Mauler's lasers, but it's not going to be enough. Now he is going down. And that is a splash 3. Okay, so we have 2 kills, 3 kills to the 1 kill from the team, so that they still get a point for the 1 kill that they were able to get, but that gives the victory firmly to Fed 2 team.
Yeah, the Federation win, and I am very surprised on the cool primary. really surprised because the Vexel issue was in a good position to apply the damage immediately. I not really understood why they not cooled the primary vehicles. Anyway, I have to say into the chat of my streaming, the guys was announced that the Verxon issue composition will die at 100%, and I have to say they was right. So good job.
Well, they were right this time, but the match before, the VNIs didn't take a single loss. Excuse me, the first match, right? The VNIs didn't take a single loss. So very, very hard to say. But wow, great job to the Fed team. Let's jump over to the other Discord and get a follow-up interview with these guys.
Yeah.
All right, jumping in with you guys. Stout victory, but you still got to kill Darkwing Duck. What went wrong?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We were fully prepared for the DPS, and I'm not sure what that Bellicose was running, but they hit like a fucking truck. Whatever that single chip was running hit like a truck. They didn't even primary. Like they separated all of their DPS to 3 different chips and still broke our tanks, which I'll have to look at that later. But yeah, good fight, guys.
Awesome job. You still were able to take down that MOA pretty quick, and it was neck and neck. I wasn't sure when that MOA went down. I thought that could have gone either direction.
No, it was evident to us on my side that we were chewing through the MOA, but when Sicario was getting dropped, with the way that our ships were fit, if we lost one ship, we lose all ships. So as soon as Sicario dropped, we knew it was over.
So I did call the remote repping. It looked like I saw the remote repping, and that's you guys were remote repped fit.
Yeah, yep. And so I'll have to look at. I want to see that Bellicose fit. That one intrigues me to see what they were running. Because the MOA.
Hey, how you? How's it going?
Hey, Geraldine. We're talking a lot about you. So. Very, very well done. You did lose one MOA, and we were just talking about that Bellicose Darkwing Duck fleet operations. They were surprised that thing hit like a truck. Do you want to tell us about the fit of that, or you want to keep that a secret for your next round? Okay, I understand.
I can't. Yeah, I know. People want to know what it is, but
200 mil to focus the Bellicose so that we can get that kill mail share that kill mail.
That's the only way. That's the only way you guys are gonna know, right?
Yeah.
I get killed. No, I'll share it with you guys once we finish, of course. No problem. Let me see if we can make it through this a little more.
Yeah, great job, guys. And I think we have our top kill mail. Right now it's 654. It looks like the killing blow going to Farseeker and the Mauler. He's up for the prize of the faction frigate of his choice, which is great with the new cores, right? The new faction cores for frigates. So that'll be a great prize.
What was the value? Oh, okay. We're running 650.
Yeah, I'm thinking that your VNIs are going to be the top ones right now.
Oh, for sure. I had no doubt they were the most expensive ship. But
oh wow. Yes, 654.
Yeah, good fight, guys.
Yeah, that's...
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for the fight. It was good. We had fun.
All right. Well, I'm going to put the stream to a quick intermission while we get the next team ready, but it shouldn't be very long, guys. Just stick around with us, and we'll be ready to rock for the next round.
Where should we wait? Where should we wait? Should we wait here or go somewhere else?
You got enough time to go to Jita, reship, get a drink, and go to that other system that I announced in our Discord. Be your best bet.
Got it.
All right.
Okay. Got it. Thanks.
All right, and we're back getting the next team set up. They should be ready in just a few minutes. And we have the other team staging, so we should get these last 2 matches knocked out here shortly. We did have 2 teams drop out, so instead of 6 matches, we're only having 5 matches for the first round.
Okay, I'm setting the following. We miss 1 gulag at the moment. So guys, into the into the left, you will see the health of the gulag gang, and on the right, you will see the boys versus San Leonardo guys. On the streaming, the people are saying the Gulag gang will win at 100%.
Oh, okay. We've got 100. I would like to see some betting. We had a sponsor, Moxon's Raffles, and he does different kinds of raffles. We were really hoping to get him, but he wasn't able to attend. We wanted to do some betting on the outcomes. So that hopefully next time we will get to see some of that. And I'm wondering if I might just have to pod Zia here, because he is not Riser's not warping off. So I might have to go take care of this one myself.
Yeah, maybe the next time we can organize a raffle as well. Something like that about who will win the next fight. Will be something very interesting. Bishop 22-1 wrote 100 million on Gulag.
100 million? Wow. Okay.
100 million.
Wow. Okay. I don't want to take that bet. Now this is my home corp fighting. They are team 2 on this match here. So for Xanadu is going to be fighting Gulag Gang, and obviously I have to root for my corp guys. So we're just waiting for one more guy to come in, and then we will get started here in a second.
It's to take the bet.
Oh, do we have somebody taking his bet, you're saying?
On the streaming, Bishop 22-1 here on Twitch wrote ask to take the bet. Bishop, the next time I will contact you in game if you text me your character so I can take you for handle the raffle. The bet. You got it. Oh, Rifter Hype X. So they are betting on the win.
I like it. Definitely, and I want to see more of this, that kind of gameplay, stuff outside of just the day-to-day fighting.
Guys, I am poor. The only money I have into my wallet are for the ships and stuff. I cannot pay the bet, I am sorry. I will find you in Gulag for my hisk.
All right, while we're waiting on this last person to get fleeted, I'm going to give us a quick stream. My stream will get a quick video that I put together in After Effects here.
Oh, this is an amazing idea. Anyway, you can use it in case by streaming as well, because you can go to cut directly the various chat, the various highlights if you want. Is a functionality of Twitch.
Oh, Oh, okay, we got the last guy coming in now, so let's get him invited. I was going to try and show that, but oh wow, man, we're losing connection. It's always fun. Okay. Thanks, NetEase.
Who was the Gulag gang? The one that killed my Harpy fleet. That? I think they are ready, Rio.
Alright, can you hear me?
Now yes. I told them I think they are ready.
Oh, alright, so both are ready. Let's get this going. I was worried that my connection had stopped.
Here we go, guys.
Alright.
The teams are...
Let's switch back to the live scene. I think I have the camera fixed. Okay. And we've got one come in so far. I've got all three of the Zan team.
I am loving my guys on Twitch. One wrote, Sunboy, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when the Gulag gang come for you?
Okay.
Guys, you're crazy.
No locking, no fighting.
Go.
Okay, we're still waiting on two because it looks like Maddie... Oh, Zycon disconnected. Okay, so for the Zan team, it looks like we've got the three Vexor Navy issues. Yep, it seems to be a running theme. I do like the purple. At least it matches their Station Sun system. Oh, listen, Nexus, you have a faction fleet of battleships and you're going to come without a pretty color on this? We're going to have to talk about this after the match. Boring. Alright, what's Dingo have? We're waiting on one of the DC. It looks like he's warped now. Okay, so we should be going here shortly. Waiting on Maddie now.
Yeah, after the match I have to go 2 seconds to the bathroom.
Yeah,
really.
We'll have a small break.
I hope it will be fast.
Okay, we're waiting on Maddie here. So it looks like the Gulag gang is coming at 0 or about 5, but their team disconnected, so they're just waiting on that guy. He's just logged back in. Okay. No, I understand connection issues because I just had to switch routers myself. Luckily, I have 2 internet connections, so I switched to the second one, and it seems to be better. So we have the Xanadu 3 Vexor Navy issues, with the Gulag gang coming with, it looks like a Stabber Fleet issue, an Arbitrator, and a Rupture. Okay, it looks like their guys are starting to warp now, so this should be kicking off. Okay, so we have one of their arbitrators, 35, came out. He's staying in the back, but it looks like the rupture in the starboard fleet issue is at 0. So this is going to be interesting. Let's get this fight going.
Interesting range.
Yeah, that is certainly different. I wasn't prepared for that. All right, get your timer ready and let's start it. 10-minute timer is a go. Let's get these guys locked up here.
It's like they want push to primarize one of the two ships in the middle.
Yeah. All right, we see some remote rep going. It looks like from Dingo has started to take a little bit of damage.
Yeah, they did the exactly game they was expecting. If you look at the position, they moved him.
Oh wow, that Stabber Fleet issue's going down quick. The drone power from those Vector Navy issues is overwhelming the reps from that arbitrator. It looks like that Stabber Fleet issue just went down. Now,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
that DPS really met through what the Gulag gang was predicting. I think the $100 million bet's going against your stream chat. All right, the purple rupture from Zyklon is going down next. He does have a shield buffer, so it looks like it isn't armor reps they're doing. It is a shield buffer on this rupture. Dingo has used his same thing. He's got his shield extender popped. And now it's a matter of 3 ships versus 2. This doesn't look good for the Gulag gang.
Yeah, very nice starting for them.
That arbitrator is, look at the background, that arbitrator is remote repping his 2 ships. It does look like he's trying to keep this rupture alive, but I don't think it's going to be able to handle the DPS. He's had to burn in, but they're close to the boundary. They need to watch out. They're both at 43 kilometers and one at 42, so the whole team, now that rupture is melting that it's to its armor. There is clearly no resistances for this fella in his armor, and Hull is going quick, but Dingo is not far behind him. Dingo is now down to about a quarter of his armor and still dropping. Okay, there's a little less DPS on Dingo, but Dingo's still in structure quick now. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull this down. All he's facing is the DPS from one arbitrator. They're not known for having a lot of DPS, so Zan still may get a flawless victory. That arbitrator's going down quick. I think they'll get it before Dingo goes down. And that's it. Zan has a flawless victory. Look at that. Job well done, team. Way to represent, guys.
Wow.
Dingo down to almost 50% hull. Nicely done, team. Great fight. Let's
Very nice.
let's get everybody on the comms.
Amazing.
Oh, that
guys.
was awesome.
Amazing.
All right, jump into the other Discord. I want to hear the fallout from this one. Dingo, wow, great match.
Oh, hey. Oh, I'm surprised. I almost
Oh,
died. I was very
we were
close.
making the call-outs. We absolutely was worried that you were going to be the next to go down, but you did not let us down.
Yeah, the shield
Hello.
extender. I was out of cap. I was like prepared to go down. I was telling my teammate to like abandon me. Just go get away.
Oh, and then, but you still were able to pull it out in a flawless victory. And some stream chat that you weren't able to see. It looks like they were betting against the Zan team. Gulag Gang had a 100 million bet that they were going to
what?
win.
How dare
I
they?
know the stream chat. It was on the Twitch stream, not on the YouTube stream. Those were looked to be betting on the Gulag Gang, but you guys pulled it out. Nicely done.
Yeah,
I'm kinda
yeah.
surprised too,
I can
actually.
confirm. For this match, you was the favorite. The Gulag was at 100% to fight, but you handled a very amazing action. So, good job, guys. Very good job.
Yeah. Really good
That
fight.
was awesome. Very nicely done. Nexus, I'm going to call you out in front of the entire group here. I said it on the stream, but you haven't got to watch that yet. Faction fleet of battleships, Nexus, and you come with the stock skin on this Vector Navy issue. I'm disappointed. I wanted to see some bling on this Vector Navy issue.
Well,
You know, I've spent all my ISK on faction battleships. I can't afford the skins. So.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Then I ask you to link the kill mails so I can show on the streaming. Please.
Yeah. Get us the kill mails in local, and that we can all look at these. Nicely done.
So that is 1 point for the losing team because one of the VNIs did boundary at the end.
Just at the end.
Okay, the Starberg was a brawler.
It was at 53 kilometers, so you can check.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look. Stabber fleet issue. Let's see, 386. So definitely not getting the top kill mail from there. 106.
Yeah, they used the arbitrator like a logic, and the Raptor and the Starberg was a brawler, but why they started with? Why the Stabber and the Rupture started so distant from the enemy if they was brawler? Looking at the fitting for was more logic warp at 0 and play in short range.
So I'm noting did one boundary violate, so I'm gonna have to go back and record that. I don't know if that would put you neck and neck with the Darkwing Duck. You might have a exhibition match versus the Darkwing Ducks for a loser bracket or something. That would be interesting to see, because you would both come out of it with 1 point if indeed one of the VNIs did boundary violate. We will have to check the footage on that one. All right, I'm just going to jump to a intermission screen, and we will mute my microphones here and get the next fleet ready to rock. It shouldn't be another 5 minutes. We should have the next group ready to go, folks.
Okay, I will go back and I take 1 minute of week to go to Britain to bedroom, and I come back. See you guys. Welcome back, bro.
I've got the...
And this time I go... And now I am ready again.
Alright, I've got both teams in the fleet. They're going to their staging points now. We do have a Sky News camera. I don't want to say that wrong. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. I should double check. It might not have been a Sky News. It's something Eve News. Let me look here. Jaeger Traeger. Sky News. I was right. Sky News. Crew is on location, filming the event as well. So say hi and a shout out and welcome to them. Yeah, look at the chat. I'm sorry I missed this. These guys were calling out the boundary violations in the chat. Wow, right at the end. Okay, that will give a point to the Gulag Gang. So we will, if two of you saw it, then I will trust you. And before we review the footage, but that looks like it 1 point to Gulag Gang. Awesome. All right, so we have both teams ready to go. I will ask the captains to confirm ready. Okay, we have one ready, and let's just Fed 1 captain, and both captains are ready. No locking, no shooting.
I think on my streaming, the people are doing really bad because I see like I paid, get ready for the next bet. So it's amazing, guys. I love you.
Oh, it looks like they've warped. Warped my alt.
Okay. Yeah, we have again Vexer composition, Vexer navigation against Caracan Maller and Slasher. No, the Slasher is
so it was it's an Omen Navy issue, Mahler and Caracal Navy issue versus 3 Vexer Navy issues. All right, let's give them the countdown and we'll get this one going. You got your timer ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, just a second. I was rolling up another cigarette. Okay, I am ready when you want to.
All right, giving them the fight. Let's go. Starting the timers and let's see it.
Let's go.
Okay, right away, it looks like they are burning towards the Vexer Navy issues. That Mahler looks to be burning towards them. Let me zoom in so everybody can see. He's certainly going towards those Vexers. Wow, for the win Joker. It looks like they're trying to headshot the captain. The captain of the Nutbuster team, FTW Joker, is... Well, he's catching shield reps, but he was certainly down to haul quick, and it doesn't look like they're doing much damage to that CNI that they primarily...
Our Joker will be at first.
Oh, yep, Joker is certainly... that CNI is taking damage, but not fast enough. Oh, look at Joker is catching reps. It looks like he's got in range of all of his reps. They've popped him. Oh, but he's still going down. Oh, it's come back. That CNI is down before the VNI.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Crazy.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so now we're down to 2 VNIs versus...
1-1.
Yeah. Oh. Let's get that pod out of here. All right, so 2 VNIs. So the VNI of Castillo, he's not going to be able to hold the reps. I don't think from those lasers of the Mahler and the Omen Navy issue, I don't think that Vexer's going to be able to do it. That's a lot of damage for just now. He's lost half of his repping power, or a third of his repping power from his ally. They are on top of one another, but they are slow, and it looks like that CNI loss isn't enough DPS to make up for the loss of reps. Because he is dropping quick. He is in structure now. I think that VNI is going. Yep. Half structure. I don't know. That Omen Navy issue is going down pretty quick too. Ah, that's close again.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to come down to a 1 and a 1. I think that, yes, it is. So we have a 1v1. Our first time in the tournament, we have a Vexor Navy issue and a Mauler. I don't think he's going to be out. That Mauler is going to be tanky. I don't see that Vexor Navy issue pulling this off. That Mauler is going to be tanky, but they're both getting close to the boundary. Oh, the Vexor could play very close to the boundary and see if the orbit of that Mauler took him out of the boundary. We'll see here in just a second. He's skirting to the edge on that VNI. He is in armor, but a little bit of shield reps still coming for Kiera. Oh man, look at this Vexor. He's doing all he can to hold in there with that shield rep, but his armor is going down, hitting half armor now, and that Mauler's natural resistance is just tanky. Oh, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Those drones are hitting that Mauler, but I don't see it happening even with the unless that Mauler runs out of cap. But it doesn't look like it. Looks like he has a NOS. That Mauler has a NOS on that VNI, maybe a neutralizer. It's hard to tell at that point. But he's certainly got that Vexor in the hull. This looks like a secure win for the Fed 1 team. Oh, look at that. Okay, he popped that plate. He must have, it looks like at least an 800 plate, if not a 1600 millimeter plate. That's a lot of buffer EHP to go through. That VNI, I don't think is going to be able to do it.
Yeah, I think the Federation won this fight in an amazing way, really.
Wow.
We got 2 kills very, very fast, and then 1 versus 1, Mauler versus Vexor Navy issue. This was very good. No possibility for the Vexor Navy issue to win this fight. The Mauler are too much tanky, and I think he handled in an amazing way the fight. Good job to Federation 1 team. And I think it's like a little revenge for the first team of the Silent Federation, the Federation second team, if I not remember bad, lose the fight, and the Federation 1 won this fight. So good job, guys. Gonna look at fittings. So the Vexor Navy issue was shield repair remote with medium shield booster and 2 medium capacitor. So basically a standard fitting. And got to check the Home Navy. Then C-type medium pulse with extender, capacitor, scramble, and stasis with fire.
Oh, there's the Omen. Okay, I couldn't find I see the Omen, you're right. So it had the dual extender in the lows, and it looks like it was just, extender fit, yeah.
Yeah, the 2 extender in this case gave the possibility to the Omen Navy to stay up and apply the damage correctly to the target. Without the extender, probably the fight was totally different on the field. So I think this fight was very equilibrated.
Wow, it was an awesome fight, that is for sure. Need to remind.
Yeah, but the Mauler is overpowered. Maybe too much tanky for to do a 1 versus 1 against a Vexor Navy.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think there was a way that Vexor Navy issue could have killed a Mauler in a 1v1.
Yeah. No possibility.
All right, so that concludes round 1, if I'm not mistaken. That was all of our teams. let's see, we had the OG Unicorns, the Spicy Tahini, Fed 2. So Fed 2 and Fed 1 both won? Yep, that's right, they did.
Yep.
All right. They won that one. We had 4 Xanadu won the last one. Who am I missing? Did that one here? Who won match 4? 4 Xanadu. Oh, the OG Unicorn. No. I'm gonna have to look back. All right. Let's going to drop off and let's drop to the other Discord rather and see if we can catch up with any of the winners. I don't see any of them on the Discord. Maybe we can get some feedback.
Yo guys, the voice is up on the streaming.
None of them are
Yeah, none of them have come yet. Rifter, is your team ready? All right.
Yeah.
group.
And welcome back. I got the YouTube stream going as well. The winners bracket is beginning. So we have 5 winners from the 5 matches. Spicy Tahini and the boys is going to square off against OG Unicorns in the first match. And followed by Fed 2 going to be fighting for Xanadu. So it's going to be an exciting match.
At the moment, we are waiting for the 2 members of the Spacey Tahini team.
Yep, one more. We're waiting on one more for
Wow.
that.
Amazing.
The OG Unicorns are in their staging, ready to go. So this next match should be underway here in the next few minutes.
Okay, guys, I want to do a bet with you. So I participate to the bet system. And I will pay directly on the streaming if I lose. So I bet 50 millions on Spicy Tahini.
Whoa!
Who won't accept that?
Too rich for my blood. I bought an Abaddon night before last. I'm poor.
I have to check if I have the money. Okay, I have it. Come on.
I need somebody to finance my bets, please.
Oh my god. I will take it against. Okay, so Le 111 Sun, do you accept the bet? So you bet 50 million on OG Unicorns?
Wow, okay, good deal.
I'm asking for the confirmation. Agreed. Okay, we have a bet, guys. Okay, amazing. For me, one word is a contract because I am Sicilian, so if you not pay me, I will check you and I will hunt you. No, I joke, don't worry. But anyway, yes, if I lose, I pay.
Gotta come in and say, hey chat,
one.
to your chat.
Hey chat. Hey chat.
We're waiting on the infamous Tahini to join local and get on the thing. And this match was ready as soon as we get Tahini. So let me poke. I hate to say poke the Tahini, but where is he?
My mom didn't race.
Oh, okay. It says they're coming in the system now. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to you. I didn't have time to set up my stream nearly as good as you. Nicely done with the fleet, adding them to watch lists like that. That's a smart move. So the people on YouTube, you really should check out Trimmel's stream here. I will link it for you guys because he has an awesome setup where you can see the whole shield and armor of the opposing teams without having to lock them. The infamous Tahini.
Yeah, thank you. I used one day to build this setup because it was the first time on configuration like that. I hope you enjoy, guys.
Oh, he's using, okay. I believe. Alright, so I guess Cletus is going to be their third. Okay, so they have 2 waiting on him to get into the warp end point, and then we will be ready to go. Alright. So we have Sky News still on team, and we have Trimmel Jack for anybody just joining. We have a few more viewers. This is moving to round 1 of the winners bracket. We have eliminated 5 teams, and we have the 5 winners starting to square off for the winners bracket here.
Guys, thank you for the following.
All right, we have all 3. Let's get the team captains ready. And we'll give them the warp to me at your ranges.
Okay, and I'm going to reset again the countdown. Okay.
I haven't got anything from OG that they're ready. So we just want to confirm that they're ready before we tell them to warp.
Come on, guys, I won't win this bet. Come on. I need money for another Sept, so in case I win the bet, will be a part of the next fitting I will do. So, guys, I asked before which was your favorite ship, but I not asked what ship do you use in PvP.
Oh, we've got them landing now.
Mahler setup, ole, for Tahini group.
So, yeah, we have all Maulers from the Tahini group, and it looks like all Vexor Navy issues from the OG group.
Oh,
all right.
And they landed.
Everybody is ready to brawl. I love it. All right, so let's get the countdown and get this fight underway. 3, 2, 1. And laggy chat. Fight! Alright, I'm going to say these Vexors are going to go down hard on their shields with the laser power coming out of these Maulers. Yes, they have. It looks like Sandman is the primary. That Vexor Navy issue. Look at that booster, though. So the drones are coming out. We're not seeing damage. Let's see, maybe it's on Celian here. Let me get the right. Okay, that's what it is. Cletus is the primary. He is into about 3/4 armor already. Sandman's booster extender has dropped, but he does have active reppers or remote reps on him. All right, but that Mauler's still keeping its armor up. And remember, the natural resistance of that Mauler is going to be pivotal in this game. Cletus McGee is showing some damage, but oh man, now he's going down. It's so hard to say because when Sandman catches reps, he goes almost to full health. Same thing with Cletus. We've got some tanky ships here. All right, Cletus is going. Every time I want to say something, he catches reps. He goes right back up. So this is kind of a battle of the beast. Who's going to run out of cap first? I think Cletus might go down before Sandman. It's key to note that there's no cap usage from those drones, though, so that might play into this as we see these Vexor Navy issues just sitting still, soaking this up. They're not using any capacitor to fire their guns. They're using their capacitor to rep themselves, and that's it. Their drones are doing the damage and the work. That said, they're still neck and neck. I mean, that Mauler is at just, it just popped back up above 50%. That's any... How do you call this game? Now you got the extender from Sandman putting him almost back to full health, and he's trying to rep some of it up. So this is a slugfest. The timer might be the first time. What's your countdown at, Jack?
It's very difficult at the moment. The Tahini group is going down really. We are watching now the OG team taking damage on Isantum. I don't know how to read his nickname, I am sorry guys, really. But this setup was I was sure that Mahler was more tanky than the Vexen composition, but looking at the facts, I have to think about pay the bet.
I don't know. They are neck and neck. How long's left on the timer, Jack?
7 minutes.
All right, so we got 7 minutes left, but it looks like Tahini is going. We had a little bit of structure, and now we've got Sandman's shield going back up. So this is still very close, but then the armor, I mean, it catches the reps. Unless he just got low on capacitor, and that's why he dipped into the structure. This is still anybody's game. Oh, now we're seeing a little more structure come out of that Mauler of Cletus. Now we're seeing Sandman. I can't even say anything. Here we go. He's back up with the extender popped and above 50% almost.
Yeah. I think the big issue is about the armor tank. The armor tank received the health after the cycle of the module. Instead, the shield is immediately at the start.
That said, you've got the first Mauler going down, though. Yeah, that rep did not catch fast enough, and that first Mauler is a wreck. Now we have the second Mauler of, it looks like Lortara is going into half shield now, and Sandman, without that extra DPS from Cletus, it looks like he's going to be able to tank the two Maulers without a problem. He's almost full shield again. I think OG just won this.
I think now the Tahini group don't have any chance to win, really. We can see the OG have still own the shield on their ship, and Lutara is taking damage, but it's a armor tank, so they have still 5 minutes and 27 seconds for the end of the match.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not going down fast. I haven't been watching. Has Tahini's group shot any of the drones, or they have? It looks like they're shooting drones now. I think Tahini's group has now started shooting drones. They might be trying to clear the DPS off of the field.
Yeah, this is a strategy to decrease the damage of the enemy fleet on their Maulers. But I think it's too late to do this job, really. Maybe it was better if they started immediately with his strategy and forced Vexen Novicio to retreat their drones and then put them out again. This would be can be a good strategy, because the Vexer in this tournament, as we saw, are pretty remote repair, and the only damage application for the Vexer are the drones. If you shoot the drones, you force the enemy team to not apply the damage on you. So could work, but I think at the start of the match and not really now. And we are watching now. Lotara is going in null. I think we will see very soon the second death of this match.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they went hard. They believed as much as they could believe to try and break the remote repping tank on Sandman, and they could not get through it. And that is it. The second Mauler is down for Spicy Tahini and the boys. Yeah. So now they're going to be on Wicked. And I think it's good fights in local for the Spicy Tahini team. Certainly, those Cavalry Navy Vespas are doing work on the Maulers. It looks like some of these Maulers are using missiles. I'm seeing some missiles fly. So interesting fit. We're going to have to look at this as we pull up these kill mails, but it looks like they were using missile launchers and lasers.
Yeah, they was a group tank and with the armor repair group. It's interesting because they did local tank with the medium armor repair, and into the mid slot they used the group armor repair. For the fit, I think they tanked very much for kind of hitting. So they lose it, but I think they played well with this hitting. Maybe I was wondering on about kill the drones at the start of the fight instead of the mind.
I don't think they
maybe-
thought that there was going to be that much tank on the Vexor Navy issues. I think Tahini and the guys thought they could burn down a Vexor with their combined DPS quick enough that they thought that would be faster. But here goes the Wicked. What's your timer left? How much time do we have in this match?
Still 1 minute and 56
Yeah, I don't think
seconds.
that Wicked's going to hold on that long. He's going down this. That's it. All right, so the Vexor Navy issues from OG have a flawless victory against Spicy Tahini and the boys. Let's get some comments from Tahini. I'm going to jump over to the Discord.
Yeah.
Tahini, wrecked, man. Can you give us some feedback? What went wrong for your team here?
I guess we didn't have the deeps. It was close. It was a close one. They did really well. So yeah, we couldn't break their tank. Surprising for a VNI. I don't know.
Tahini,
Yeah.
I bet on you, and now I have to pay 50 million.
You should ask them how much they spent on the fit.
I heard that maybe they have integrated rigs. Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I saw your fitting and I find it very interesting because with the local armor repair and the group armor repair, anyway, you had a very good tank. I liked the hit and the idea. I was speaking with AU about the start shooting the drones. Can you confirm during the mid of the fight you started to shoot the drones to decrease the DPS of the OG?
Yeah, Rifter called for it, but I wonder what would have happened if we'd fit Rapids and just went for their drones. They probably are carrying a lot of drones though, so I don't know. It's a risk. As always, it's a risk. You never know. Good fight to OG though.
Great fight. Yeah, absolutely.
Good fight.
So guys, I am sorry, but now I have to pay, so I am sorry, but and I know your nickname in game, 11 Sun. I have to pay.
sorry for making you pay, bro.
I think it
it
really means that you just didn't believe enough, Tahini. I mean, it has to be said.
That's what was. There wasn't sufficient.
At the end of the day, you ran out of belief, and that left 3 wrecks from Spicy Tahini and the boys, and an awesome job by OG and the OG Unicorns there. So great round. We're going to jump into the next round probably within the next 2 or 3 minutes. I've already got those guys staged up in local. So great job, and thank you for the awesome fight, Tahini guys. I will catch you on the next one.
Yep, take it easy.
Yes, good.
All right, stream. Again, we're just going to switch out the fleet. I'll give you intermission screen just for a minute while I get it set up. Bear with me.
because the threat bombers in this period of this Alliance tournament was very overpowered. They was shooting with a torpedo at a distance of more than 100 km. And the big problems was in the Alliance tournament, the cost of the threat bombers was very, very cheap. So I remember I stayed up with another Italian guy, another theory crafter like me, all the night to find the counter of those ships. And I remember we made a fitting for an Hawk. The Hawk was an assault brigade. Here, like, I not remember the name here in the vehicle, so let me check. Sometimes I confuse the evil line names with the vehicle's name. Brigades.
All right, I've got both of the teams staged up. We should be ready here in just a second, Jack.
Yeah, here on the vehicles do not exist the Hawk, but it's the Marine Assault. In Evil Line, the Assault can be of two types. For example, in Evil Line we have the Hawk and the Harpy. In heavy vehicles we have just the Marine Assault. Anyway, we spent all the night to make this fitting, and at the end of the story, at the first fight, what we found, the threat bombers, and we've been at the first team on the first day of the Alliance tournament, and we won the fight for this ship. Everything is based on the strategy. Maybe if they was there to shoot the drones, the enemy team was taking more time, and maybe the fight was with a different result.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't
All
know.
right, so we've got the 3 VNIs from Xanadu on grid facing a Thorax, a Mauler, and get out of here. I can't see the third one. A Bellicose again. Awesome. All right, so let's give them the countdown. They are very close to the boundary, so we're going to have to watch that Xanadu team. Please don't.
Yeah, guys, on the left you find the team for Xanadu, and on the right you find the Federation 2 team. So I'm going to reset the timer, and I am ready, bro.
All right, timer started. Let's go. Match has begun. So the Thorax, the Bellicose, and the Mauler are charging right into Dingo, Nexus, and Canis of the Xanadu team. It looks like they are focused on the Bellicose. The Bellicose is going to be primary for this group, and let me see, I think they have focused on Canis, which I don't have locked. Here we go. Oh, nope, Nexus is now taking the damage from that team. So we got Nexus on the VNI scooting along. He's at 44 km, but he's getting reps. He's got a booster. All right, he's got an extender as well. And Genevieve is, oh man, he is in low armor, and that extender is popped and going down very quickly. All right, now the armor is trickled through, and the structure, all right, it looks like Genevieve is going to go down quick. We had the Thorax boundary violate. The Thorax Ramus is just boundary violated. Rams, warp off. You boundary violated. Oh no. So now we have just the Mauler left on that team. Let me make sure they're seeing.
Wow, guys.
Fed 2 team has lost. It doesn't look like he's paying attention, but it looks like he's going to die before he's even going to be able to warp off.
I am pretty curious to see how they fitted this Thorax, really.
Well, it's unfortunate that this is really throwing the match because that's a forfeit on the Fed 2 team because that guy did not warp off. So I hate to say it, they have forfeit this match now. The Fed 2 team had a boundary violation and did not go. So that is going to be a wrap for this match.
It's interesting of the team.
Yeah, the Thorax
The team
is
of
60k
Oxenado is not-
now he's 60 off again, so he's really boundary violated multiple times. So the match is over.
Yeah, the Thorax in this case is going to kiting and go down on the enemy multiple times, and this is giving the time to refill his armor. But it's interesting of the Roxanado team is not bringing much damage on them.
I'm trying to. I don't think they're really paying attention to fleet chat.
The Thorax warped off.
Yeah, finally. But the match is over. That boundary violation was exceeded the 10-second rule, and he continued to fight. So the match is over. That victory goes to Xanadu. Let's jump in the Discord and find out what happened.
I am following you. I am
I
curious.
don't see any of them. Let's see if I can get them in here.
I not really understood what did the stopper. Sorry, the Thorax.
Okay, so what happened?
All right. So are your guys here? We can get them all back on comms.
Okay, let me tell them. what to
Okay.
do.
Two Fed, two guys here.
So two of them.
Waiting.
The Thorax boundary violated early on in the match. We called the warp off for Rams to warp off, and he did not warp off in the fleet chat, and actually boundary violated again. So the 10-second rule of boundary violation, and he came back in and started fighting. So that forfeits the match on the team of Fed 2.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, he got my final blow as well after that.
So
Warp-off message was given.
yeah, no, it was well after. You can rewatch the stream, but it was well after the boundary violation that he stayed in and was able to get the kill on Nexus. So that unfortunately will not get the point for the Fed 2 team. So Xanadu will advance. So Nexus, we need you to reship and you guys get ready, restage for another match.
Yeah, I'll self-destruct and get a new boat.
Well, don't self-destruct back to nullsec.
No, I said.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, fair enough. All right, so that will bring an interesting conclusion. Unfortunate, because I was really, that match was going either direction, and then that Thorax went about 56 kilometers out of the out from the warp bin.
No, I think we would have won. I think we would have wiped them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I would have. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do much against two. It would have just taken quite a bit.
So that leaves the Fed 1 team and OG Unicorns and 4 to Xanadu. So Fed 1, because of the odd number in the dropouts, I need Fed 1 restaged and ready to go.
Hayo, do Fed 2 play again, or because of this match?
Yeah,
we're out.
Yeah,
We're
you're
out
out
of
of the bracket now. It's going to be Fed 1, Unicorns, and Xanadu on a 3-way trying to determine the winner here.
Understood. All right.
Oh, all at
No,
the
no,
same
no, no,
time,
no, it's
please.
not a 3v. No.
That would be insane.
A death match, bro.
Energy, man. Come on.
Let's get this over with.
That's energy.
Oh my god.
All against everybody.
Well, yeah, because then there'd be some interesting dynamics as to who would be.
The next time we can do an arena for a death match, all versus all.
We're up. I thought there was one more match.
There's 2 more matches.
Oh my god.
What? So we're playing again in round 2?
Fed 1 has to play OG Unicorns, and the winner from that match will play Xanadu. Does that make sense?
Not at all. I'm very
okay. So what
right
happened
now.
is there was originally 6 matches and 12 teams. We had 2 drop out, so that leaves us with 5 matches. So when 3 people advanced, I can't have a match with 1 and 1. That leaves a 3rd team sitting out there.
So match 2s have
Correct. So Fed 1 is it,
Okay.
well, Fed 1 hasn't played a second match. You're going to play them second match for the ultimate winner bracket. If you fight them,
they got
right? So they got to buy exactly.
Let me go message my team then. I thought we had another match.
Fair enough. So stream guys, get ready. We're gonna reset Nexus. And Dingo, get ready in the staging system because we'll have you play the winner of this next match for Ultimate Champions.
And hey, thank you very much for organizing this. Great.
It's been a blast.
Yeah, great. Thanks for letting us go.
Yeah, we had fun. Thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
Yeah. Good luck, everyone.
Right, fly smart. I'll be cheering y'all on the stands.
All right, I'm back. Streamers, just letting you know we are getting the last of the group in, and we will start this match. We have 2 matches remaining in this 3v3 tournament. So the winner of this match will go on to face 4 Xanadu as the grand champions of the 3v3. Let's jump in with Jack and see how his stream's going.
I think, and the mechanics. But when I have to explain it in English, sometimes it's very difficult. I don't know if I am saying the right thing. I have to improve my English. Yeah. Are you?
Yeah,
are you
I'm here. Just commenting that the winner of this match will go on to face 4 Xanadu for the ultimate championship.
Yeah, I was speaking about the possibility of a win of the Federation and the OG. And the OG showed a very good skill on handle of the field. They are very compact, very huge, very near and close. And this kind of movements, I think, is possible by their, how I can say, experience of play together. About the Federation, they played very well, and in the same time they saw the fight of the OG Empire. So I will expect they will bring something to break their position, their compact movements. So if I have to bet, I would bet about the Federation.
I have to make a administrative correction, Trimmel. I said that the Fed 1, when I had originally registered these guys, I didn't pay much attention, but the Fed 1 team and the Fed 2 team are a Providence alliance, not part of the Silent Federation. I made a mistake there. So this is actually an alliance out of Providence, the region Providence. So huge shout out to those guys. I didn't even catch that. I just assumed, but they are part of the Trade Federation alliance that exists in Providence. So relatively unknown to me. I haven't been down to Providence in maybe almost a year. Well, only when I first started had I flown down to Providence in Eve Echoes.
This is amazing because this is the first time I see someone of the Providence doing PvP.
and Eve Online, we didn't see that very much.
No. In EVE Online, guys, the Providence is a neutral zone where the player not shoot to the neutrals. It's a no aggression region.
Right.
The resident into Providence have a target list, and the people shoot the resident to Providence are adding to this list. And then you are free to shoot to them. But if you're neutral and you go in roaming there, like without shooting somebody, nobody will shoot you. I'll say if they are.
Yeah, most alliances in nullsec, if you're not blue, they're going to shoot you. But Providence and EVE Online, at least, if you, as long as you didn't shoot them, they didn't shoot you. Now, if you kick the hornet's nest, they would come at you in force. All right, now we have the teams landing on the battlefield grid. Right from the start, it looks like the VNI fleet from OG is at range. We're looking at, what, 30 km, 40 km, yeah. And then the Mahler fleet from the Fed team is on top of us. So this ought to be an interesting fight.
Okay, guys, on the left you will see TOG Unicorns team, and on the right you find the Federation 1. Anyway, in EVE Echoes, the Providence work in different way than EVE Online, but this is the first time I see somebody from Providence region in EVE Echoes do PvP, because in past when I roamed, I did the roamings in their space, was pretty quiet. And from what I know, at the moment, the Providence Federation, the Providence bloc in Navicos, not participated to any war happening in game. So it's very good for me to see somebody of them do PvP.
Wow, they're going after that
Okay.
Caracal Navy issue from the start. The drones. Now, he's got an extender. He has popped that extender, but those drones have swarmed on that Caracal Navy issue.
Oh, yes.
And I think they have focused Sandman as their primary. So let's look at Sandman now. He is about, he seems to be tanking quite well. The Caracal is lost his extender now and is dropping into a quarter shield. It looks like First Blood will go to the OG team. It looks like they're going to take down that Caracal with relative ease.
Yeah, it was pretty normal due to primary the Caracal because it's the one with less tank and love DPS than the other ships. So the Caracal is down.
And so now you have two Maulers, and those Maulers are dangerously close to the boundary. It looks like he's turning in, but Ram is right on the edge of that 50 km. Okay, he's come back in. Scared me. I thought we were going to have another boundary violation. All right, the drones have got on that Mauler. And let's see. It looks like those three Vexers are taking the damage from the Fed 1 team and not caring about it. I don't know if it looks maybe remote reps. Yeah, it looks like he's getting, Sandman is getting remote reps from his teammates. You certainly have to be careful with remote reps that you don't actually shoot your teammates. So there's always that possibility. They do have neutralizers on those Maulers trying to suck the cap dry of Sandman. That's a questionable tactic. I would say that if I were in their shoes, I would be trying to neutralize the other two Vexers that I wasn't shooting so that they could no longer provide the remote reps. So I think that's a bad call. I don't think I would have those neutralizers on the ship that I'm shooting because he's not going to have a lot of hardeners. It's going to be a lot of boosting from the other teammates, keeping him alive. So I'm going to have to say, that's just my personal opinion. I think that was a bad call. And we're watching the second Mauler from the Fed 1 team go down. That leaves one ship, and the VNIs are going to put pressure on him quickly. Those drones are already on top of him. They're all sitting at 0. I don't think he stands a chance.
Yeah, what surprised me on this tournament is everyone is fighting at 0. Everyone is warping at 0. And it's pretty normal to see all this Vexor composition. And if you warp at 0, you give the possibility to receive damage immediately from the drones. I still not saw any strategy about a little bit of kiting and shoot the drones. The only one who did something like that was the Hetahini team, but they started on the mid of the fight. I would very interesting to see something like that.
Yeah, really. I think they're all scared of the boundary violation from the very first match. I don't think anybody wanted to try and kite and accidentally cross that 50 km. So I think that's really kind of changed the tone of anybody trying to kite throughout most of this match. And we are watching that Mauler just give the last bit of life as the drones sap through what little bit of armor he has left. The hull is going down. He is having structure damage. And Sandman obviously not having any problem tanking the little bit of DPS the Mauler is able to put out.
Yeah. Oh, Ezekiel is going down. He's
he did pop that. He did pop his armor plate, but it's not going to be enough. Those drones have ate through it pretty quickly. Surprising he's holding on this long. It seems like he's tanking a little bit better than his ally did.
Yeah, it's a very good composition anyway, because they used the shield on the Vexen Navy, and they have a very nice group capacitor management.
All right, that's
it's very
a great victory to these guys. We have to give it to them. That was really well done.
Yeah, very nice.
Link those kill mails, guys. So that gives OG Unicorns the final slot with 4 Xanadu for the Grand Championship. All right, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors as we get this last match started. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and the grand finale will kick off in the next probably 4 minutes, so stick around.
GRA is a tactical group geared towards guerrilla warfare, consisting of flexible pilots who adapt to any and all developments of the game. Utilize tactics together with the team, thrive under pressure in small gang warfare, be part of a federation, apply by contacting a GRA representative or join their Discord at elgorilla.online. More info can be found at www.elgorilla.com. Become part of the legend.
Alright, stream. We are back. The final event, the grand finale, the big shindig, the thing we've all been waiting for, is starting soon. We are waiting on the OG unicorns to get in place. The couple mistakes were made, crime timer mistakes. But I feel like we are looking at a, I don't know, this is going to be a match. Looking at a 3v3 with both teams bringing VNIs every time they've come to the fight. So this is going to be an interesting match, to say the least. Jack, having connection problems, are you still here with me? All right, great. Yep, I hear you loud and clear. I was just telling the stream that this is going to be a very interesting fight with both teams bringing VNIs to every match they've played.
Let me check. Can you check my streaming, please? If is it still online?
Yeah, I'll click it.
Because thank you.
No, it looks like it ended.
Okay, wait a second.
Not live now. There it goes.
Okay. Okay, thank you guys. I am sorry. I got a little problem with the internet connection. I solved it. Okay, on the left you can find the TOG team, and on the right you will find the Xanadu team.
For Xanadu. For the life.
Yeah, my pronunciation
is
no,
no,
bad.
not making fun of that. I'm just cheering on my home team. My own corp made it to the grand finale. And I have to tell you guys, I didn't think they were even going to get a team together. So this is not like inner coercion on my behalf. I said I'm a referee, I'm hosting the event, I'm not going to play. And believe it or not, it was the last team to register. I didn't think Xanadu was going to get in the tournament. But here they are now at the grand finale. Their team captain, Dingo 8, your baby, and his faction battleship target of the month, Nexus, and Canis Taboo joining them with OG unicorns on the other side of the battlefield, Sandman, Bebop, and Phantom Pilot. So an awesome lineup. I'm very excited to get this match underway. We have one pilot trying to get on the stage. Nexus wants to shout out to his mom that he's on YouTube. There's that. And I think the most expensive kill mail faction frigate prize is still going to be to, what was it, the 528 mil we saw earlier? Wow, I have to scroll way up to find the kill mails. OG is ready. Xanadu, are you guys ready? Let's call it out here. This is it, guys. Oop, hold on. I think I just broke my chat. There it goes.
Good.
All right. You guys know the drill at this point. Warp in at your ranges. And the Sky News Team Velator. Nexus, I got some of your loot, just so you know when you see this later. I don't know if I'm giving it back. It might be my hosting fee.
I think we will see two Vexor Navy issue composition.
Yep, it's 6 Vexor Navy issues on the field, so this will be a fight. It might be a slow one. It might be like Turtles Racing, but we will see. It'll be an interesting tactic to maybe somebody goes for drones. It's a great question.
Okay, the match is started.
Timer is set. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
Okay, we can see how the offensive started immediately from the Xanadu. More time before 10 TOG.
And does it? Let's see. Who is it?
I not see any group modules active from the Xanadu.
So it looks like... Yep, they have put their damage on Dingo, and he's popped his extender already, and Dingo's taken some damage. And it looks like Xanadu has changed their primary to one of the other VNIs. I'm not sure. Okay, Dingo's popped another extender, and it's going down still. And now we see them popping an extender. I'm not sure that I would have done that. I would have stayed on Phantom and burned through that extender, because now you're waiting through another one. Dingo's going down quick. This might turn towards OG really fast. I don't think we've seen a kill mail from one of these OG VNIs yet, and that is Dingo in armor structure. Dingo's going down.
Is he new? Will be the first pop of this
Oh
match,
man,
guys.
and the grand finale's first draw. Dingo is down. I think my Xanadu brothers are going to have a hard time pulling this back because the only... Let's see, he's gaining shields. It looks like the one OG guy, Bebop here, is catching reps quite nicely, and Canis from Xanadu has had to pop his extender as well. Unless Xanadu has cleared all the drones off, I don't know how they can make this work. I'm pretty sure OG has this in the bag, as Canis has popped his extender and is already in half shield.
This was an amazing action because the application damage of the Xanadu was more faster than TOG, and they killed one Xanadu without taking too many damage. They are still full. It's fucking amazing.
Well, you look at the OG drones. OG has launched all drones from the faction warfare games. They are Imperial Navy or Caldari Navy. OG now with 2 kills, only 1 Xanadu ship remaining. I don't think Xanadu's going to make it. Nexus, you might not be able to buy another faction battleship for a week or so, buddy, because this VNI is going to be your second one of the tournament. Oh, buddy. He's got his extender back up now, but I don't see anything, no damage application coming out of Nexus that Sandman's not able to tank. So OG has this one in the bag and the tournament for the win. I don't see any way they can, unless they charge for the boundary right now, I don't think they're going to pull this one off. Nexus, you might want to run to the boundary. If you can hear me, buddy, just run.
I have no words. Very, very wonderful match.
Yeah, perfect execution by OG. I am sure that those VNIs are expensive, as you might imagine. Probably integrated rigs and all of the above. But that last VNI from Xanadu is going down. There goes Nexus. So OG with the grand win from the 3v3 tournament. Awesome job, everybody.
Amazing.
Hey.
And the rainbows are the winner.
Flawless victory. Wow. Awesome job on OG. And great fight to all the contenders today. Shout out to everybody that made this happen. Thank you all for coming out. OG has this one in the bag. Nice. And OG, we need to see a fit, man. Let's jump into Discord and get some after action.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are on the Discord with the teams. See if we can get them in for some follow-up feedback here. Dingo, I'm so sorry for your loss, man.
We tried. Didn't expect to actually even get this far.
No, absolutely. I was just telling the stream before the match that Xanadu almost didn't get into the tournament at all. It was the 12th team to register, and then ended up in the grand finale. But I think we're all in the same bet that OG has these integrated rigs, etc. And waiting to see one of their fits.
Yeah, that was impressive show. We didn't even break any of the shields.
Yeah, interesting call when you switched off the guy that popped his extender. I think I would have tried to burn through what little he had while you had the DPS.
Sure.
And Bebop,
well, we had a theory. We saw the match before, so we had a theory that they were repping each other, and we tried to figure out which one was the repper, but it seems like maybe all of them was repping each other. So, yeah, try the tactic.
So, everybody on the stream and in the game wants to know a fit. You've got to link us a fit for one of these Vexers.
So, okay, Sandman made me promise not to give away the actual fit, but I will say we were remote rep highs and cap transfer bids, group cap transfer bids.
Yeah, this is a pretty sure. But what made me surprised, Bebop, was your movements, and I have to ask that your team, your members, okay, are usually to fly together in skirmish when you do roams.
So OG doesn't. We do some small roams and stuff. But in terms of our pilots, we don't have a lot of extremely skilled pilots, and so we do a lot of anchoring up and stuff in roams. I come from EO, from a group that does a lot more fly for yourself, nanos kind of stuff, so I'm more used to this sort of gameplay. But it was more for this that we just kind of looked at the thing of saying this is a 50 cam arena. With Vexers, we get a 48 cam drone control range, so we can cover the entire arena. And then I ran the numbers on basically running this fit against like high DPS thoraxes. And you know, if someone went stun those thoraxes, could we survive? And came to the conclusion that we could. And so it was, if our worst matchup is like a super high DPS comp, if I think we can win that, I wasn't going to be scared of, you know, a kite stabber comp or something like that. And so actually in this, I was most scared if someone brought actual pulse maulers instead of the torp maulers that we saw earlier, or if we saw a really high damage drone comp, which we saw a bunch of drone comps. We didn't see any that were like triple drone damage amplifier or something like that.
Yeah, everybody seemed to play very conservative with the tank and not as much glass cannons.
Yeah, and I was most scared of the glass cannon comp with this. We were pretty sure that anything that was running like a mix of damage mods and tank was not. We weren't going to lose to.
Yeah, congrats, congratulations, guys. You did a very well job, and thank you very much for your participation and for what you showed up today. I think
one request. In the future, can we get fitting restrictions, please?
Yeah, this was another point. Maybe yes, in future, you will handle maybe another version of this event. I'm sure that 100% will be more interesting on the rules as well.
Yeah, the only thing I could say to that is, being the casual game, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, I didn't want to go above 3v3 because I thought teams would have a hard time organizing it, and I think that's valid. I think it was hard for teams to get 3 people on at exact same time in a mobile game as much. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like it was hurting cats a little bit. We did have 2 teams drop, so I think it's the right call to stay with the 3v3s. So when you say fitting restrictions, do you mean like against factual modules or integrated rigs?
I mean like no. The biggest thing actually is rigs. I think should be restricted to T1. It's not as big of a problem in cruiser formats, but we've run some battleship, 1v1s and stuff, and you can just super tank battleships even with just T3 rigs to the point where they can't kill each other.
Right.
And so you want to knock that out by saying T1 rigs, and then really for the modules, I would think faction might be a good place to limit it instead of Dead Space.
Very good. Well, I thank you all for coming and attending. That was an excellent showing from all the teams that came out. The only, I guess, regret was that first match where we had an entire team boundary violate. I really would have liked to see that Void team go further and that one duked out. So maybe we'll get a rematch that we can air between Void and Tahini.
Thank you for setting this up, dude. It was great.
My pleasure, guys. Hey, I wish everyone best of luck. Stay healthy and stay safe out there. And you know, as we always say in EVE Online, fly safe, folks. And that is it, stream. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate everybody's attention that made it this long, and what a great championship. I appreciate everybody from coming and our sponsors and everyone.